Hey guys. So I don't think there has been anybody in the world who has not been rejected. I think that we all have been rejected a time or two or multiple times. Like rejection is just a natural part of the human experience. But I was thinking about rejection this morning, and every time I got rejected, it was like rejection was the gift that I never knew that I needed, right? Like when I got rejected in a relationship that I was pursuing with this one guy, just for us to be like working on a relationship and then all of a sudden just me being rejected was what propelled me to like get my stuff together. And really, like, I made a six-figure business out of it in like 8 months. When I got rejected from a friend and betrayed by a friend, it brought me back to center, to where I was comfortable with being by myself again, where I fell in love again with being my best friend. Like, I was just able to be in my presence and be like so happy. And when I was when I was feeling unheard in my thoughts and concepts and just the way that I like to explain things, like that was what prompted me to start this secret, not so secret anymore, YouTube channel. And just recently, like, I've gotten a whole bunch of subscribers in one day, and that's what prompted me to get more confident and understand that there were some things that I wanted to work on, and how I wanted to be able to express myself, not just in a way of being like physically expressive, but just to get my thoughts and feelings out there too. So rejection did that for me too. Like, there's so much that comes from rejection that it's like the gift that we never knew that we needed, but it's also depending on how we look at it. So what makes that happen? What prompts us when we're rejected? What prompts us to change in that way, if that's the way that we look at it? A change in concept, a willingness to persist in getting better. Like, for some people, like rejection from a partner, from someone that they wanted to be in a relationship with, prompts them to get better. Like, they hit the gym, or like they break up with somebody, they transform their body, like they get better, they make more money. Like, just rejection can do that to us, to help us get to where we want to be. It inspires, it motivates us to take control of our lives and not like just handle us. But the thing about rejection is it's only as good as the meaning that we place on it, that we place on the experience, that the lesson that we bring ourselves forward. Because we know that rejection can do the opposite to us too. We can internalize it and we can make it like our crutch, or we can make it as an excuse, as something to the effect of why we're not where we want to be, or it causes us to be thinking in a perpetual negative state all the time. We just associate every negative thing that happens with because we've been rejected, or because we have been rejected by this person. That's why we don't have like an amazing relationship, because like I didn't get the business deal I wanted, or the client I wanted. We take that as we're not good enough, instead of looking at it probably like it's just feedback and it's data that, oh, well, maybe I could work on this, or maybe there's something that I can do to, you know, do better. Or it could even inspire us to pull ourselves up and to just go a whole nother way about things. And I never thought I would be making videos about talking about my thoughts and the things that I really sit down and try to pull from personal experience. And not just that, but to be able to try to work on communicating them in the way that I like to communicate them. That has been what rejection has done for me, to push me to speak up more. So, but it's helping me in other areas of all of my life, you guys. So it's really the meaning that we place on the rejection, that if we want to get the lesson out of it, or if we want to make it a crutch. So rejection is that tool that we can use to transmute energy, because we know that that energy never like dies. It never dies. It can only be transformed into another form. So we can take the energy and we can use it to fuel us to go after our goals, to get better. You got rejected by that girl, you can hit the gym, get your body right, guys. You can get your money up. Like, it inspires people to do those things. It inspires self improvement. It inspires us to like be motivated. It inspires like women to have a voice, you know? So there's so much that comes through from rejection. And I like to just say, you know, regardless of whatever has happened that has made me feel rejected, I try not to internalize it. I just say, okay, well, whatever that was, like, that was meant for me to grow in some way that I might not be able to see right now, or it was meant for me because I was supposed to go down a different path. And it usually plays out that way. If I give it a good meaning, then, or I could say, like recently I said, okay, well, I'm not feeling heard in the way that I'm trying to communicate myself and my thoughts and my ideas. So I'm just gonna upload a whole bunch of videos on YouTube, on a secret YouTube channel, and just see what happens and see if I call in my tribe. And the way that it's only been like a week of me consistently doing this, and you guys are just like giving me so much feedback, and I know that I'm not alone, that helps me get out of an insecurity that I've had about myself and puts me closer to being fully in that being of the autumn that I want to be. So it really is depending on how you look at it, you guys. You can use it as a way to assist you in getting to your ideal version of yourself, or you can use it to stay in whatever state that you want to stay in. The thing is, I want us to get out of this thing of thinking that we don't have a control over how we react. There's some things that we do have control over. Like, either you're going to allow life to happen to you and just do with it what it will, or you can decide to have the emotional response that helps you to be okay with what happened, to and it's not a right or wrong way, because it could be whatever you make it up to be. You know, it doesn't have to be like something where it's like, oh, because you did this and because you did that. Like, use it. If you are the one that's being rejected, you can use it as a data of like, okay, well, maybe I can go about it from this angle and never do the same thing again, because what do we know about insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. You can choose a different attitude, a mindset, and embody that to get the outcome that you want, you guys. So that's our lesson for today. Rejection really is the greatest tool that you never knew that you needed. So get down in the comments and let me know, what has rejection done for you? Is it something that you still struggle with in the way that kind of helps you, like, well, stops you from getting like your manifestations? Do you feel like rejection is a part of why like you can't seem to overcome some things? Or has rejection ever inspired you, like say you went through a breakup or something like that, has it ever inspired you to like pick yourself up and like get yourself together or learn more or do whatever? Like, let me know in the comments, because I know I can't be the only one that like has used rejection to like propel me to the next level in my life. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you on my next video. Bye.